Do you know the difference between champagne and Prosecco? Because I only learned in preparation of this episode's cocktail, an Aperol Spritz. After we make our drinks, we head back to the notorious couch to talk all things medical. You know, with age comes more ailments, and while we aren't old yet, we got some stories to tell. Hello, we're back again.
Wow, again?
And we're drinking.
Yes.
Hopefully nobody's pointing out the elephant in the room because we're not going to. But this time we're going to make another cocktail for another episode on the couch.
Yep.
And this cocktail is Italian inspired.
Italian, mamma mia.
And the reason why I want to mention it is because in the process of looking up all of these drinks, I asked Chanel, what is the difference between champagne and Prosecco? And I've learned that Prosecco is Italian and Champagne is French.
Yep.
Even though they're both sparkling wines. I don't even know if they taste different.
They taste different because different grapes. They grow in different regions.
Okay, you've told me this. I forgot. Mm-hmm. But anyway, we're going to be making the Aperol Spritz. We both like a good Aperol Spritz.
We do.
Yes.
Would you say that's your go-to cocktail in a place?
I don't think it's my go-to.
I don't think so either.
But if it's on the menu, I'll get it.
If I see it out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, you know what sounds good?
An Aperol, yeah.
An Aperol Spritz.
It's never, because the thing is, with an Aperol Spritz, and I've been noticing this a lot with bars, you can get an Aperol wherever you go. But
wherever.
A bar is not, I can't imagine going to a bar, music going, at a club.
More like a chill casual bar.
Right, or even still chill casual, being like, hi, can I have an Aperol?
An Aperol Spritz. Thank you.
I just feel like it just look out of place. If someone were like, sure.
But if I'm having a meal.
Yeah, or I'm out at a brunch.
Yeah, let me get an Aperol Spritz.
Right.
Thank you.
So we're going to make that today.
Yes.
We have our ingredients. We have Aperol, we have a dry Prosecco, and we also have club soda. Mm-hmm. And then we got some garnish, and we're going to add some orange as well in there because I feel like that could just enhance.
Let's do it.
Okay. So,
yes.
For the Aperol, it's equal parts Aperol to Prosecco. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to pour the Aperol and hand the Prosecco over to my friend Chanel.
Because we were doing a test run and this girl started to open the bottle of Prosecco while she was like, Chanel, I can't do this. But she started opening it. And I came over and I was like, oh, what did you do? You started opening it. And I'm like, give me that right now. Put my hand over it. And I didn't even have to do anything. It popped open and the liquid was coming out. And this table has holes in it. So it was going through the table in the whole nine.
Yeah.
So we've decided that I am the sparkling wine connoisseur out of the two of us. So I will be opening this.
So I'm putting 4 of these because we don't know if this is 1 or 1.5. So I just thought 4.
Well, don't you have to double that? Or is that 2 drinks?
So if it's 1.5 times 4, wouldn't that be 6? 1.5 times 4? Does that math? No, it doesn't. Mm-mm. So should I just put 6 of these?
Just put 6 of them. Follow the recipe.
Oh, Winston!
Winston started playing with our expensive microphones. Wow.
And he has the zoomies now. Oh, God. We're in for it.
The zoomies cat. He only gets like this when we're trying to do something serious.
Oh, yeah. If I'm home and I'm taking a meeting, he wants my utmost attention. He will start doing. Also, it's around the time he's supposed to be eating. So he also gets rambunctious because he knows how to get our attention or get my attention just in general. So, yeah.
Can you grab me a paper towel?
You want this?
I'll be fine.
I'm scared. But yeah, I don't even think he doesn't really do zoomies that much when we're awake.
Yeah.
But when he does, it's a menace. He is a menace. On my life. Ooh! Oh!
That's how you open it. Thank you very much.
Okay.
So, you put all this in here?
Yeah.
I'm just going to shake this because I like my Aperol cold and a little bit diluted. So that's what I'm doing when I'm shaking this with ice. Give me the dilute, girl. You put this back for me. Thank you so much. Wow. Oh, my God.
She's a bartender.
I'm a bartender. Okay.
Mixology.
So we're going to strain this into each glass. Wow.
That looks good.
This looks beautiful. I feel like that's good for both of them, right? Mm-hmm. There's like a tiny bit more in there, but we'll live.
So then I'll add the champagne. Do you just want to pour the champagne?
Let's do this one first.
So it's one of these each.
Ounce, and then we'll free pour the champagne or the Prosecco.
My bad. See?
Because the Prosecco, that's delicious.
And then the garnish.
Oops, sorry.
You're good. Honestly, club soda is probably doing more good than bad with the table at this point.
It's helping to get some of the other stains out.
That looks bomb diggity dog.
Bomb diggity dog. Aperol.
That looks legit.
Period.
Do you want an orange slice inside?
Of course, of course.
Okay, my knife is on your left, I think. Bloop. I'm gonna cut this in half. Look at that orange!
Juicy!
Produce, man.
Okay.
And then just a thin slice?
Yep. You could just cut that in half.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
You're using the one hand.
There we go.
Juicy.
Stick it just on the inside?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Bloop.
That
looks so cute. Oh my
wow, that looks good.
It does look good. Let's see
the
if
heck?
it tastes good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I feel like I'm on a beach.
Ooh.
I feel like I'm on a beach.
In Italia.
Nice summer day. What the heck?
What'd you rate that?
That's definitely giving a 5 for me.
Dang.
That's good.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
That's a 5 for me. It's good.
It's really good. That is good.
I might need another.
Before we get too carried away, we'll see you back at the couch.
I think I am carried away.
Oh,
We are back on the couch, Chanel, with the cocktail that we just made. The Aperol Spritz. I'm taking a good chunk of sips of mine.
ooh, Cindy's crazy.
Anyways, on this yap of yap.
Yeah.
Imagine if we just did 30 minutes of that.
That would turn it off so fast.
So fast. But no, actually, I'm going to come to you with advice. Pet advice. Because you've spent some time with my cat.
Yep.
For the audience, I have a 4-year-old brown tabby or brown domestic short hair, whatever you want to call it.
Normal cat.
Yes, and you've seen him. He jumps in and out whenever he wants, whenever he feels like it. But we've reached this new stage of his life where he likes to fight his feeder. And like I know cats in general, they're food oriented. They fight their feeders, but mine headbutts his.
Yeah.
And like aggressively headbutts his feeder.
Yeah.
To the point that sometimes he'll like the way that the feeder set up. I don't know how many people have heard of Pet Libro or Pet Libro products, but it's like a big container. That's where the food is held. It's where like the wireless system or whatever is connected, Wi-Fi system, and then there's like a bowl that's attached to said feeder. So if you pick up the main piece where you put the food in, it leaves the little bowl behind. My cat will headbutt the feeder in hopes to try to dislodge food because he understands the mechanism. He understands there's a latch, or I could be giving him too much credit. He knows where the food comes out from, and he understands that if he hits something high enough, food could fall out for one, or if he hits it hard enough with his head, not going up in it, but like hitting it, food could dislodge, right? But as he does that, he sometimes dislocates the feeder. And when that happens, let's just say I'm not home because he gets fed at the same time every single day, his food will hide underneath the feeder.
Yeah.
And he ends up eating less food than what he's supposed to be served.
Yep.
Leading to more headbutting, leading to more crying, leading to more nonsense. So do you have any advice as a multiple cat owner for a decent chunk of time
God.
on how I can navigate the situation with my cat because it's just too much?
I'm curious because you feed your cat at 5 a.m. and 5 p.m. I wonder if you should shorten the window because cats don't need to eat in the nighttime, but like shorten the window during the daytime so that he eats more often.
But if I
during the
shorten the window
daytime.
in the daytime, though, that means there's going to be a long period between when his second feeding is and his first feeding. You see what I mean?
Second feeding. Yeah, but I think that's normal.
You think so?
When we eat, there's normally longer because you're supposed to sleep during the night or whatever.
Yeah,
but cats are kind of
he
nocturnal.
sleeps during the day.
I don't know.
I'd be down to try it. I can definitely do that.
So I know with my cat, we feed her. Because there's one now. We had a discussion about this. We're not getting back into that. Shout out to that coyote. But anyways, we feed her in the morning, and then she free feeds though. So we normally just leave it out during the day, and she eats.
I have a story about free feeding.
Oh my God.
Winston was free fed when I first got him.
And he was probably fat.
The vet literally, so he went from 7 pounds to 14 pounds in the span of 4 months. And typically, like vets have told me, cats should really gain, like, they shouldn't really gain more than a pound every month. And he gained 7 in 3. And that's because I free fed him. And this is what he would do. The free feeding, he would walk over, he'd eat, he'd come back. He wouldn't get that far. He'd lie down. Just lie down. Maybe no more than 30 minutes. And he'd get back up and go to the feeder. That's all he did. Would eat, lie down. Eat, lie down. And I watched that belly expand. I used to be like, this is normal.
Balloon.
You look normal. And then the vet started giving me pictures of what pets are, or what cats supposed to look like.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, okay. I can give it a shot.
Yeah, because she normally will finish all her food before like nighttime. And so.
Oh, so do you just? Oh, maybe I could do that where I just put a certain portion in every day.
Yeah.
And whatever portion that is his portion.
Yeah.
So he can eat that throughout the day. When it's done, it's done.
It's done, and you ain't eating anymore.
Also, I need to slow down, or you need to speed up. You're drinking slow.
Hey, I'm just trying to keep it on, you know?
I'm trying to have a good time.
You be drinking.
I've been drinking. Honestly, we need to do a count. Somebody who actually listens through all these episodes, how many times between the making of the drink and us sitting here does one of us sing Drunk in Love?
Drunk in love. We're at least at 3 now.
I thought we'd be at more. Okay, I'm going to set it right here.
Don't knock it over.
I'm going to pick it back up. Honestly, I wish I wasn't as clumsy as I was. I feel like I'm just a walking series of unfortunate events.
Yeah, but you're like clumsy physically a little bit, and then you're clumsy like in your actions, but like not actions as in you're gonna fall on the ground, because I feel like clumsy is associated with physical clumsiness. You have like mental clumsiness that you bring about into the world.
Yeah. A good example of that is the issue I'm currently having with my laptop.
Yes.
So I bought a laptop, and I will mention I bought it refurbished, and I understand that comes with a lot of issues.
Yep.
But I got this laptop since 2 weeks old, and somehow I have 100 gigabytes of apps on it when I've only downloaded 3 things. And when I open it, it showcases that I only, like, the largest app that I have is 5 gigabytes. But I have 79 apps. And so to me, it doesn't make sense if the largest is 5 gigabytes. Even if I had 75 times 5, that's over 100. Maybe 25 times 5, whatever. But still, 100 gigabytes when only I have like 5 main programs.
Yep.
So I was going through the process of like deleting some things that were deemed unnecessary by people that I read on Reddit, as well as what my computer told me. Mainly because I didn't understand why I already had 100 gigabytes of space taken up. Like, the computer's 2 weeks old.
Yep.
I shouldn't be creeping up to 200 gigabytes of storage already used when I barely use it. So I deleted a couple things off that computer, and lo and behold, one of the things I deleted connects to my audio system on my computer. So for some reason, now I can't play audio, or like hear audio, or even utilize like the microphones in my computer. They just no longer work.
Yep.
So that is what you mean by mental clumsiness, where it's like, I thought I was doing something right. I deleted some things. Now things are broken. I re-downloaded some of the stuff that I deleted.
Yep.
And it's still not working.
Yep.
And don't even get me started on tech squad, tech support, whatever. Because tell me why I contact you, the computer restarts, the link that you send me is not working, then you call me twice, and so when I try to call you back, it takes me to your automated line.
Yep. You know it.
at this point now, part of me is like, is it worth spending the $150 to go to Geek Squad for a year?
Maybe.
Knowing my clumsiness.
Maybe.
I think I need to invest the $150 because since I'm past, supposedly, I have to double check, but Geek Squad said I had until July 2nd to purchase Geek Squad on my computer.
Yep.
So I'm like, if I just do for a year, any sort of mishap, and give it a shot, because tech support, how easy would it be for me to just pick up my computer and be like, this is what happened?
Yep.
And they're like, you deleted a driver. I'm like, I'm aware I deleted a driver.
Fix it.
Please. So that might be, I'm going to give it a couple more tries, but that might be my step tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
I wish I was less clumsy, though. Life would be a lot easier.
That makes sense. You think you're clumsy because you're ADHD?
Do they correlate?
I don't know. But could you imagine if you took medication and you weren't clumsy anymore?
That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy.
That'd be crazy. But I don't think so. Because, at least with this scenario, I don't know if medication would have stopped that from happening.
Maybe, maybe not.
I don't think
they
so.
say it's life-changing.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, actually, Chanel and Peanut Gallery.
Peanut Gallery, who's at home now.
Yeah, Peanut Gallery both were like, are you sure you don't want to? And I just have a weird aversion to medication. Not because I don't think medication doesn't work. I just have a fear that I could get addicted to like the simplest of things, you know? When I found out as a kid that you can die from an Advil overdose, that really stopped me from wanting to take Advil.
You have to take a lot of Advil.
But that's the thing, though, like, because you know how sometimes when things work and you don't understand how they work, you just know that they work, you can easily overdo it. Kind of like the conversation that we had with the sugar-free cough drops.
Oh my God.
But you didn't realize in that instance that sugar-free was an issue. It's the same thing with Advil. It's not like I took more than 2 or 4. Like, my mother's a pharmacist. But at the same time, I had access to the medication in my house, where even when, like, a headache came back, they sometimes recommend, I think you have to wait, like, 4 hours in between or something. Sometimes if a headache came back 2 hours in, I take more Advil. I pop one in, drink some water, go about my business. So when I found out that that could actually kill you if you did too much over a span of time, I was like, let me just leave you alone. You work really well, but I don't want to overdo it by accident.
Yep.
And here we are. Like, I'm damn near 30. And I'm
you
sure,
see, but you did get your asthma medication, which hallelujah for that.
Yeah, but I don't be using it.
You don't be using it, but you do be using it. You do be using it. When you need it, you use it.
That's the thing about me and medication. I try not to use it, but if I deem it dire, which knowing me, it's me like at the limit. I'm near. I need to stop cursing.
As you have to juice, haven't feeling loose, leave it off a truck, cut your head out.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, where's Jamie Foxx at? Oh my
Please,
God.
Can you walk out?
Jamie, our guest. You would sit right here.
Please, and take the drink away from me. It's almost gone. That's my issue, actually. Tangent. But whenever I don't want to be drinking anymore, I just finish the beverage.
Dang.
But opposite effect. But anyway, back to the point. Yeah, I do use medication. Like, I still take Advil. I have those in my house. But it's only when it's like, I feel like it's severe. Where it's like, oh, I'm in a lot of pain. Let me take Advil. Or mainly, it's me talking to my friends about what's going on. And then when they start to get concerned, that's when I get concerned. Did I ever tell you about how for 2 days I had like pain in my chest? Like severe pain in my chest? I was texting or talking to Maddie about this pain in my chest. And I was like, it is what it is. Like, it hurts to breathe. It hurts to move. It just hurts in my chest really badly. And she goes, are you having a heart attack? And I'm like, no. Like, no. And I start Googling, and it was like, yeah.
Signs of a heart attack.
Yeah. And then mainly women think that a heart attack is a lot more painful than it actually is. So women are more likely to like live through a heart attack than a man is. And so I was like, oh, I mean, and she was like, you should talk to a doctor. And I'm like, why would I want to go through all that trouble?
Oh, God.
But I contacted through like my health insurance a nurse, and the nurse was just like, yeah, this is possible.
But you're young.
You're young, and also there was like certain things and certain movements that I was able to do.
Mm-hmm.
She was saying like if you're able to get up and move and it doesn't feel debilitatingly like painful,
Yep.
something along those lines, then you should be fine. And I was just like, like it's fine until I do this, or it's fine until I shift like that. And she's like, oh, but you're able to like lift your arms up above your head. I'm like, yeah, I can do that. And she's like, okay, so these are signs that you're good. I'm still concerned. And I pieced it together. My cat is like 13, 14 pounds, and he likes to sleep on me, specifically my chest. So I think I just had like 14 pounds of weight.
And you already got asthma.
And I already have asthma.
You should have took that asthma medication.
Well, this was before I had my medication.
Oh, yeah.
This was before, because the medication's a new development.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm glad you got that medication.
Yeah, it's not covered by my insurance, though. Because my older doctor diagnosed me with asthma, and that prescription's up. So I need to be re-diagnosed with asthma.
That's so dumb.
Interesting, yeah. Because my new PCP, I told her I have a history of asthma, that I have been diagnosed with asthma.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, let's talk about that. With going to a doctor,
Yep.
I've moved many times in my life. And each time I go to a new doctor, do you know it's very difficult to get your documents transferred from like doctor's office to doctor's office?
Mm-hmm. That's annoying.
Yeah. Because I have no medical history here. I had no medical history in Texas. And then all my medical history is technically in Arizona. But all my medical history in Arizona is dated because the last time I went to the doctor in Arizona was when I was 18.
Yep.
Which is 10 years ago.
Yep. Shame.
So, or not 18. I graduated at 22, so like maybe 6, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But even still, that's 6 years old. The Texas one is spotty because graduate insurance is spotty. And now I'm here. So I'm informing my doctor that I have a history of asthma.
Yep.
But nowhere are there records that say whether or not the asthma is legitimate. I just said that I used to take an inhaler. So that's why the inhaler is not covered in my insurance, because it's not considered a necessity for my life, because a doctor here, a current doctor, hasn't prescribed that I have asthma and I need the inhaler to survive.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I went to go pick it up, the one of the pharmacists there was trying so hard to talk to my insurance, because she was like, there's no reason why you need this to live.
Yeah.
No reason why you need to pay for it. And I literally was telling her, I don't care. Like, I need it.
Yeah, I need to live. Yeah.
So,
yeah. And then I bet if you go to that doctor and you're like, I need an appointment. Okay, 3 months from now.
this is good.
Priorities.
Who needs to live when you have good drinks?
Oh, God. She's crazy.
But yeah, that doctor, I actually got my blood work done. And, Google's a thing. I can understand, like, there's nuances to things. But certain things coming from, like, a math or STEM brain, you can look at numbers and make conclusions based off the numbers that you see.
Yeah.
Like, when you're getting your blood work, there's a lot of, like, ranges.
Yeah,
right?
be in this range.
And you can tell when you're in or out of that range. So one of the things I've been working on with my health is there's a history of like diabetes and high cholesterol. So I'm trying to focus on that. So I was looking at those numbers and I'm like, this is concerning. Like, I think I might be falling in certain ranges. So I contacted my doctor. I sent her a couple messages through the app. I got reached out to by somebody who is not my doctor, saying your doctor is busy, but based off what you're stating in your thing, I would have to agree with you. This is possibly a problem, but wait for your doctor. It took my doctor 2.5 months.
2.5 months?
Yeah. I got my blood work done in beginning of January. I didn't get an official note from her till March, letting me know that, like, pretty much some of the concerns that I had were legitimate, but at the same time, it's just a watch factor.
Okay. So we're just going to watch until it's a problem.
Yeah. And pretty much I was asking what things I could do. I was like, I would like to try to lose some weight. That's like on my list of things to try to do. But at the same time, if I need to get on some medication, she threw out like the GLP-1. She threw out which I guess GLP-1 is also considered Ozempic or whatever to help with weight loss. I had mentioned before, like, it's the same thing with like Advil and stuff. I don't want to use GLP-1. I don't want to use Ozempic or all those other things, especially because one, I don't think I fall into the category of someone who needs it. It's more of a want, not a need. So I don't want to take that away from somebody who needs it, for one. And then two, just with my whole thing with Advil, ibuprofen, whatever, I don't want to start taking something that I feel like I have to be dependent on to do something else. Like, I told her I would like to exhaust my resources, and if it gets to the point that, like, I've tried hard to lose weight, I've tried all these other methods and it's not working and my health is still quote unquote declining, then at that point I now fall into the category of the person that needs it and not wants it, and I shall go and do that.
Yeah. So for me, I am on metformin. I don't know if that is the same as Ozempic. I don't think it is, but it's somewhere around there. But we're both in the same boat to where we were close to pre-diabetic. And so for me, I was talking to my doctor and I was like, so what's up? Like, this is a problem. So I do want to lose some weight and, you know, make sure that I'm improving my overall health, whatever. And so I was like, she was asking like, oh, would you be open to taking medication or not? And I'm like, whatever you suggest. If you suggest medication and that's the best thing, or if you think I should not go on medication, let me know. She's like, I think you should get on medication because typically when people are trying to lose weight, when you have the situation where you're close to pre-diabetic, it's extremely hard to lose weight because your blood sugars and your doctor stuff, insert here, whatever. And so she's like, you should take metformin so that it allows you to get back on track. And then eventually once you're done being close to pre-diabetic, then you can get off of it.
See, okay. There's nothing against my doctor. I'm going to preface that because I worked really hard to find a black woman doctor. And I do feel like my experiences with her have been better than past PCPs that I've had when I was in Texas with non-black women. But I wish I had conversations like that.
Yeah.
Because maybe it was on me. Like, I understand that, like, the patient is technically always right, but I'm also a big proponent of, like, the patient didn't go to school.
Yeah.
Like you did. Like, I don't have 4 years of medical school. I don't have residency. And I don't have the years of experiences that you had after.
Yeah.
I'm informed by Google, which is, yes, informative, but not as informed as getting the actual degree. If you say to me, are you interested in medication? And I say to you, not necessarily, but I'd like to try. I feel like it'd be nice for you to offer me my options, because ultimately she was mentioning, like, she told me I could try Noom. I don't know if you've heard of it. But
the app.
Yeah. And she's like, Noom, depending on who you are, what you're trying to do in the background, they can recommend you GLP-1 at a reduced price that you don't have to go through insurance. Because insurance is difficult, she was saying, to get it approved if you don't fall into the category of diabetic. Even though at the time, like, my blood work, I wasn't pre-diabetic, I was borderline. But regardless, I kind of wish I had that opportunity, because it's like, I'm able to lose some weight here and there. I'm in a rough patch right now, and I don't know if the rough patch is just like the regular weight loss plateau, or if it falls in line with, just the way that your body is set up at this stage with the balance, hormonal balances, chemical balances. This is all you're going to lose. And you still fall into the category that's not quite that healthy. Who knows? Yep. And I won't be able to see my doctor again for, if I make an appointment today, 3 months, or set up my next yearly appointment.
And then by that point, you only have 3 more months after that before your insurance could change and you could get a new doctor. So
you want to know something actually crazy now that you mention that? I got an email a couple weeks ago saying that where I went to go see my doctor, there's a possibility that my insurance will not renew with them. So I might not be able to see the doctor that I saw in January come September. So I honestly should try to make an appointment now and try to get in before, I think they said September 25th or something.
Yeah, that's 3 months from now.
Dang. Yeah. It's crazy. Like, even I don't appreciate having to do things in advance. Like, the life that I live now, and I remember people saying that all the time, like, as you get older, you're always scheduling things in advance. The life I live now is things in advance. Yeah. I have a vacation coming in the beginning of January. I have a bachelorette party at the beginning of September. I have a wedding near the end of November. I have to get my hair done and I have to plan that in advance to be able to go to the wedding, and and even for my trip. Yep. What happened to spontaneity?
That's for kids.
No, because I wasn't even spontaneous as a kid. That was a dream of mine. I wanted to be spontaneous so bad. I wanted to be that person that was like, hey, do you want to go rock climbing?
Yeah.
In Nevada?
Yeah.
and then just get in my car and drive.
I mean, earlier you climbed under the table for no reason, so that was spontaneity.
I just didn't want to get up and walk. That's not spontaneous. That's laziness.
You got issues.
Do I know? Is that what spontaneity is? Issues?
Yes.
That's crazy. Because so many people are like, oh my God, she's so spontaneous. She's so cool. I think it just boils down to that. I just don't think I'm cool.
You're crazy.
What? Also, you know we didn't do a mic check.
Oh, I took a look. They're working. They're working.
Can you imagine?
Editing. The future us is like, girls, come on.
This is fun. Anyway, I think it just boiled down to that I don't think I'm cool. And that's my problem. Nothing I do, I feel like.
What is a cool person to you?
I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you. Like, okay, my friend who's getting married, right? She has a wedding website where the bridal party's going to go. I'm supposed to think of a, like, interesting fact about me. And I'm struggling.
All you got is podcasting.
That's all I have. Nothing else. Now she drinks. And that's my problem, right? It's like, because the thing is, like, I have done things, right? But none of it, I feel like, falls into the category of, like, cool.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think me talking about the fact that I have a PhD is that cool. And I can understand from somebody else's perspective, a PhD in chemical engineering is like, oh. But to me, that's my life, right? So, like, I agree. Like, the podcast, I think, is a perfect one. But then, given the circumstance, I'm like, I don't think I want her entire family, the, like, groom's family, to be able to be introduced to me through this podcast. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you have different personalities about yourself. Not saying that I'm not proud of the podcast, but, like, this is a very personal part of me that I don't want to give to strangers. You see what I mean?
But we're giving it to strangers.
It's different.
It's different. Strangers you don't indirectly know.
Exactly. Because the thing is, these strangers... Have you been around a bunch of Africans before?
No.
A bunch of Africans, when you're in a group with them, they are so interconnected that it doesn't matter if I know them or not. It's going to make it back to people that I know, their thoughts and opinions about me. And then depending on who that person knows and who that's connected to, it could also affect my parental standing as well in their community. It's how interconnected it is, right? So I don't want that information to get out to somebody without having the opportunity to get to know me first. They make an opinion of who I am, start spreading that around, and now my image is lowered, and then the people who associate with me as well is lowered. When it's like, this is just kind of for fun. The part that you're going to see of me is the professional part, because that's all you really care about. Yeah. You know what I mean? These strangers, if they don't care or they do care, thank you for listening. If you are listening, this has been a great time. I hope you're enjoying. You know what I mean? It's just a little bit different. Because the people who are here, they want to be here. They want to listen. They don't care which way, especially if they made it this far.
Shouts to you.
Yeah, so it's a good point that you made. But that's my question.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. All right. Shall we end here?
Yeah, I literally just yapped. You need to finish your drink.
That's not happening.
Crazy.
But it is good.
See, I'm 2 for 2. You're 0 for 2.
Half. I'm 1 for 2.
I'll give you, because I'm looking at your other drink. I'll give you half.
I drink half.
I'll give you half.
Yeah.
So I'll give you 1 for 2.
Trying to survive.
I'm trying to have a good time.
Vegas 2.0.
At least we're in my house.
It's true. It's true.
My bed's right over there.
It's true.
So I feel like I can do whatever I need to and I can go to sleep.
Period. Alrighty.
Bye.
Bye. Is someone knocking on my door? Hello? Open the door. Open the door. I'm filming a podcast right now. Goodbye.
Hi.
You want to say hi to the podcast?
No, thank you.
Okay, bye.